Testing. Testing. Good evening, members and guests. I'm Bob Flynn, Chairman of the Board of Members Heritage Credit Union, and I call to order the 62nd Annual Membership Meeting of Members Heritage Credit Union. At this time, I'd like to ask John Brubaker, our retired president, to do the honors of the invocation. Sure.
Almighty God, we have so much to be thankful for you, or to you. We gather today as Members Heritage Credit Union, our members and our volunteers and our staff, and we ask you to bless this gathering. Accept our thanks for this wonderful financial institution that enriches our lives. Give us the wisdom, the dedication, and the understanding to continue in service, knowing that all that we have is a gift from you. Please hear our prayer, accept our thanks and our praise. In Jesus' name, amen.
Well, welcome to our 62nd annual meeting. It's great to have the annual meeting in person rather than online, as we've done for 2 years. It's good to have a live audience and to see friends and members that we haven't seen for some time. I know you'll find tonight's meeting informative and interesting. The agenda for our meeting is on page 2 of your annual meeting booklet. So be sure and read that book thoroughly later, please. I want to introduce some guests. Normally I introduce or recognize Director Emeritus. We have 5 named. 3 are deceased. That's Gail Bowe, Ken Tanner, and Jesse Northcutt. We have 2 that are surviving. That's Dave Duncan and Joe Nichols. Tonight, Jesse Northcutt's widow is here. Barbara, welcome. Glad you could make it. Good to see you. Also, Joe Nichols is out of town, so his wife Patsy is here. So Patsy, would you stand? Thank you. And her guest is Joyce Bills, her sister. I want to recognize our retired president. He has already been on the agenda, but I want to introduce him and his wife, Vicki. Thank you, John, for being here. At this time, I want to introduce the board. Vice Chair is Mike Proctor. Treasurer, Les Burton. Secretary, Mike Harding. Director, Michelle Thomas. And Associate Director, Nathan McConaughey. I'm proud of our board. They're knowledgeable, have diverse backgrounds, and very easy to work with. It's a pleasure for me to be the chairman with that kind of board. The board of directors had a director pass away last summer, unexpectedly. Jim Allen was a valuable member of the board. He used his training as an attorney to participate in discussions and make wise decisions. We miss him a lot. At this time, I'd like to recognize the volunteers and their years of service. One way we do this, we give a volunteer a lapel pin with the number of years they've been a volunteer on their 5th anniversary as they roll around. This year we have 3 volunteers receiving service pins. The first is Lonnie Johnson, 5 years. Lonnie, please come forward. Next is Bobby Joe Young. He is eligible for a 25-year pin. Bobby Joe isn't here. I'll make sure that he gets the pin. We have another person, Bobby Flynn, who is receiving a 50-year pin.
Please accept your 50-year pin. Thank you, sir. Congratulations.
Volunteers and the committees they serve on, excuse me, are listed on page 14 in your booklet. Will all volunteers please stand at this time that are here? Come on now, don't be bashful. At this time, our president, Pat Furry, will introduce the staff and retirees.
Thank you, Bob. I'd like to ask you to give the board the round of applause. I would go over all the retirees in the back of the book here, but there's too many of them to count. I mean, you guys can read it. It just shows the strength of our organization and the length of time that people stay with us. They've been great employees, and I would ask that any retirees that are here, I've seen a few, please stand up so we can recognize you right now. Please stand. And this wouldn't happen. We had a lot of volunteers from the staff this evening, and I would like all the staff members that are here to stand up, whether you helped or not. Please stand up. And with that, Bobby, turn it back over to you, sir.
Greg Pavey, who is a member of the law firm Stahl, Keenan, Ogden, has agreed to be the parliamentarian. So I've asked him, and I'll appoint him to be the parliamentarian. Thank you, Greg. Secretary Mike Harding, do we have a quorum?
We have 4.
Thank you. The minutes of last year's annual meeting are printed in your booklet on pages 3, 4, 5, and 6. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes as printed? John Brubaker makes a motion, we approve. Do I have a second? Tell us your name. Wallace. What, last? For their minutes. Wilson. Thank you, Wally. All in favor of the motion to accept the minutes as printed, say aye. Aye. Opposed, no? we will have reports from various people, committee chairman and other positions. I will give my chairman's report to start things off. My report will be brief, as most of the topics I feel should be mentioned are covered in the joint report by the chairman, treasurer, and president on page 7 of your booklet. However, there are some items I wish to mention. I want to commend Pat Ferry and his staff for keeping the lobbies open for our members in spite of the numerous incidents of employee illnesses due to the virus. 2021 was a good year in some ways. Our assets went over 500 million, which is a new high for us. Our charge-offs and delinquencies remain below our goals. Our loan portfolio continues to increase. The exam performed jointly by the Kentucky Department of Financial Institutions and the National Association of Credit Unions gave us high marks. The audit performed by GBQ was a clean audit. The good results from these two audits shows that we are operating in a very professional manner. This speaks highly of our staff. We are currently in the process of replacing our computer core system. This is a major project, and Pat Ferry will cover this in more detail in his report. Our goal remains to provide our members with a safe and sound place to meet their financial needs. Thank you. The next person to give a report is the treasurer, Les Burton.
Thank you, Bobby. The treasurer's report, I'll just go over some highlights of the 2021 year. This end of December 2021, we had $501,923,219 in assets. That's up $43 million from last year. We processed 80,275 loans, totaling $1,447,323.24. The total loans outstanding was $284,593,250, and that's up $28.6 million from last year. We did an average of 34,921 over-the-counter transactions per month and 73,626 online transactions for 2021. We had 21,164 active share draft accounts and 47,917 share accounts. And we had 18,856 Visa debit card in circulation, and our members did 4,568,942 in Visa debit card point of sale transaction in 2021. And this is just some of the highlights and activity for 2021. A full treasurer's report is in your annual meeting booklet. Please read that when you get a chance, and if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll either answer them or I'll find somebody that can, and I'll be more likely to someone. So I appreciate it, and good to see you here at the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Liz. Our next report will be by the president at Ferry.
Everybody, is that good? It's refreshing to see everybody in person. It has been a long 2-year period, 2-year plus. It's been very different in the financial service industry, but 2021 started to normalize for the credit union toward the end of the year, and in 2022 we started off more normal than 2021. So things are opening up. This pandemic has affected, everyone in this room, and it's not only the consequences from the pandemic, but also the external factors that have materialized this past year. I mean, inflation is a big issue, but the credit union, we are here to help our members. So if there's a financial pinch by any member, please make sure that you contact us. We'll work with you. The other issues, I'll talk about that in just a second. We remain strong financially. If you look in the book, you'll see that we finished the year extremely well, and we measure up well against our peers that were under 500 million until December, when we went over 500 million. So we have work to do, and I do want to plug our loans. We can always use loans. We have an excess cash position with the members entrusting us with their deposits, so we can lend money out. And I encourage you to check with us when you're looking at financing. Even if we're not able to help you, at least you can use us as a check to make sure that you are getting a good deal with the rates and terms that you're being offered. This year, we started working in 2021 on selecting a new core computer system with implementation by November 1st. This it entails a lot of work. It will also be more efficient and beneficial for the staff and the members. That's the big one, the members. We are having to switch our digital banking system November 1st. Now this will be the one that we will communicate with both these on an ongoing basis, starting probably mid-summer, to let you know how to and what we're doing to make it easy to use and to sign up. We want this transition to be smooth. So we're actually adding an extra call center for the month of November to deal with these issues, because I'm sure there's going to be phone calls. This also impacts audio response or our button system too. But like I said, we will communicate all these changes to the membership over the period of time here so that the transition can be as smooth as possible. Let's see, we're enhancing our website this summer, a new enhanced website, and we're putting a new phone system in. Our phone system's antiquated, but we'll be doing that this summer too. So all these changes are for the benefit of you, the member, to make it more easier, efficient, faster to do transactions with us. I want to thank everybody for the continued usage of the credit union. Your confidence in the credit union has been great, and we look forward to the next several years. And if there's anybody has any questions at any time, don't hesitate to call. They'll put you through to me. I do answer my phone. So just It is very refreshing to see everybody. And thank you all. Enjoy this wonderful evening too, by the way. Thank you.
As you can tell from Pat's report, it's going to be busy the rest of the year. But this is really to make things better for you as a member. Our next report will come from the Supervisory Committee. Nathan McConaughey will make the presentation.
Thank you, Bob. The Supervisory Committee is a required committee for all credit unions. The Supervisory Committee is made up of all volunteers. The committee's responsibility is to perform or have performed reviews of the operations and financial position of the credit union. The Supervisory Committee of Members Heritage has selected GBQ Partners to perform the financial audit on our behalf and has selected Doreen Mayhew to perform IT audits on our behalf. The committee also relies on the work of Members Heritage's internal auditor for ongoing analysis of our business processes and making sure that we're following those processes. Based on the external audits, the results from our internal auditor, the committee believes that Members Heritage is well managed and that the appropriate controls exist to keep the members' assets safe. Thank you very much.
Next is the Education Committee. That's Michelle Thomas, Chair.
Thank you, Bobby. I am newly appointed to the Education Committee Chair. The honor is mine to represent a fine group of individuals who volunteer. Our mission is to promote Members Heritage not only to our existing members, but also to potentially new members. And so we do that through several ways. We pursued new avenues this year to reach members. A lot of it brought on by the pandemic because it's not as the personality and the face-to-face in the branches themselves. One way was social media advertising, so we tried to reach out through all avenues of social media to get to people. We started for the first time this year email marketing to non-members. So I know some of you have been getting the emails. We now reached out to potential new members and said, hey, consider us. And the third thing we did is we changed the newsletter. No longer paper, it's now email. There is positives that come with that. It went from quarterly to monthly. So the information in the email is much more timely. The second thing is if you're like me, there's something good in the newsletter, you want to remember it. You lose the newsletter before the event happened. I would always cut out this annual meeting and post it on my refrigerator if I remembered to do that before I lost the paper. The good news is it's on my phone, and everybody knows we don't lose our phones. Those are our lifeline these days. So good progress and positive things there. I do want to highlight one thing we've got coming that we're very excited about is the new website. Tammy, who works on the staff and is our liaison, has been actively working along with our technology people to bring about a new website. We're all excited for everyone to see that. And lastly, we don't want to forget that our motto is people helping people, and we take pride in giving back to those around us. I love that we had our first ever virtual food drive that was much success. And I also like the casual for our calls, and I think our staff likes going casual occasionally. And we've helped some great charities there. You can see a full list: cystic fibrosis, Down syndrome, several ones. So as a volunteer committee, we're excited to continue these efforts and promoting members' heritage to any and all, and we ask that you join us in this because we'd like to bring more people into the fold. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle. At this time, according to the agenda for old business, I know of no old business, so we'll go on to new business. And that includes the report from the Nominating Committee. And Norma Houston will make that report. Thank you.
The chairman of the board, Bobby Flynn, asked 3 of us to serve on the nominating committee: Rick Garner, Mike Proctor, and myself, Norma Houston. Rick Garner chaired the committee, but he's not with us this evening. He would normally give this report. There are 2 board positions to be filled. The committee reviewed the required applications submitted for the 2 open positions for the 2022 Board of Directors for Members Heritage Credit Union. As a result of the review process, the committee nominates Mike Harding and Michelle Thomas to fill the 2 vacancies for a 3-year term each.
Since the nominating committee has nominated only 2 candidates for the 2 vacant seats on the board, in accordance with our bylaws, I declare Mike Harding and Michelle Thomas elected directors by acclamation. Congratulations to Mike and Michelle. This means the directors will remain the same for the coming year. The board will have a meeting later and determine the officers for the coming year. That concludes the business portion of the meeting. Now, it's fun time, door prizes. So, somebody's gonna have to bring up some prizes, some tickets. Are you gonna operate this from this position, or are you gonna put it down? The procedure for door prizes will be, I will have a ticket, call out a number. If you have that number, raise your hand or yell, and we'll bring the prize to you. We don't have to. You got one clock there. That's the reason The ticket number is 160313. 160313. 313. Oh, way back there in the back. Oh, $50 gift card was the prize. What's next? $50 gift card coming up. Since all these tickets, I believe, begin with 160, I'm going to skip the first three letters and go with the last three. The number is 332. Is this another gift card, $50? Okay. The number 049. 049. Is that Michelle or Mike? Another $50 gift card? The winning ticket is 346. 346. Is it another $50 gift card? Okay. 306. 306. Yes. The man with the camera back there. Another $50 gift card? Okay. 030. 030. Ronnie. $50 gift card, okay. Number is 357. Now, 357. Another $50 gift card? Okay, we've got lots of those. Next number is 039.
Go ahead and redraw mine.
You're not eligible?
I'll feel better now.
Next number then is 031. 031. $50. Number is 352. 352. Is this a $50 gift card? This one. Number is 336. 336. What do we have now? The next prize is a $62 Kroger gift card. And it's 62 because this is our 62nd annual meeting. The number is 371. $62 Kroger gift card, number 337. Another $62 Kroger gift card, number 338. What about that? Another $62 Kroger gift card. The number is 334. We have another $62 Kroger gift card. The number is 358. What's the next one? Another $62 Kroger gift card. The number is 023. Another $62 Kroger gift card. Number 329. 329. Well, we got these $62 gift cards, Kroger's. Here we go. Here's the number. 317. 317. The $62 Kroger gift card, number 372. 372. That's the last one. The last Kroger card, $62. 323. 323. What about the overnight stay? This is $100 in cash. 356. 356. Well, this is a gift card to Drake's for $100, and that was provided to us by Stahl, Keenan, and Ogden. Convey our thanks, Drake, would you please? Okay, $100. Here's the card. Number 024. Well, lo and behold, there's another $100 cash. The number is 315. 315. Stanley, don't spend it all the same place. Well, here's another $100 gift card at Drake's. provided by Stalking and Ogden. Thank you very much, Greg. The number is 351. There's another $100 cash. And the number is 361. This is a $100 gift card to Frank and Dino's from Stalking and Park. I don't know where that is. The number is 345. I'm sure it'll be good. That's a guide. Next one is a one-night stay certificate at the Hyatt in Cincinnati. It's given to us by Vintage, one of our vendors, and we appreciate it. So here is the number, 309. 309. That happened to be the last one, so.
Have your attention, please. Thank you, Les. Is that, can you hear me now? Okay. One of our members has lost a hearing aid. If you happen to see it, please give it to one of the staff members if you happen to come across it, please. Thank you.
Before I close the meeting, I want to thank all those that helped make it a successful meeting and go smoothly. I want to recognize the helpers and the caterer. Would you, if you helped in any way, please stand up. Thank you. I want to thank everyone for coming. Boy, this sure beats online, I'll tell you that. And be careful on your way home. See you next year. I declare the meeting adjourned.